What was your funniest or most memorable moment from shooting?
Ironically, even though I prepared for all these different stunts, can you imagine what the hardest thing to do was?
No.
Swim in the turbulent ocean with all my clothes and boots. That was hard. And I never imagined it would be so hard. But I was like, I might not make it. I'm trying to swim with my boots and it was just unbearable. I never imagined that would be the most difficult thing where you could have lost Xander for life.
And what did you do to prepare for that?
Well, I didn't know I had to prepare for it. That's the problem. I had prepared for everything else but that. And it's like, okay, you gotta jump off here and you're gonna swim. But with everything on. And your boots. After the 10th take, I was like, I wanted to go to someone and say, I might not make it on the next take.
My relationship with Vin and the way that we celebrated my birthday was probably one that I won't ever forget. He took me axe throwing, which I didn't know was a thing, and that was extraordinary, and he got me a BMX, and we went BMXing and started learning some tricks, so that was a very cool time. Nina and I, we had the pranks, obviously. We were pranking each other back and forth throughout the whole thing. I feel very bad for everybody else. It all started because she thought that she was thinks she's the ultimate prankster. And I said, all right, let's see, and then she sort of started it. I retaliated. The next thing you know, she's got 100 photos of me in her trailer, and I've got crabs in my trailer. And yeah, it was a pretty wild thing to be doing.
Ruby, when it was her birthday, we did axe throwing for her, and we did ping pong while we were shooting. It felt like we were at summer camp, except my memories of summer camp weren't as fond because the one time that I went, I had anaphylactic shock and I had to go to the hospital. So this was a much better experience than that. Ben got me a bike as my wrap gift, and I completely demolished myself, and I was riding on uneven turf and slipped on a rock, and there goes my walking ability for a few days.
Vin one day got us all gifts and brought us all scooters. He got me a bike, and so everybody was messing around on them, and Nina fell off and hurt her knee quite badly and blood everywhere and whatnot. So yeah, that was kind of funny. For the wrong reason.